Once upon a time, there was a poor fisherman who lived in a small village by the sea. Every day, he went out to fish and hoped to catch enough to feed his wife and himself. One day, the fisherman caught a fish that was unlike any he had ever seen before. The fish spoke to him and begged to be released back into the sea, promising to grant the fisherman any wish he desired in return. The fisherman was skeptical at first but decided to play along. He wished for a small cottage to live in with his wife. The fish granted his wish, and the fisherman returned home to find a small cottage where his old hut had once stood. His wife was thrilled with their new home but was not satisfied. She demanded that the fisherman go back to the sea and wish for an even bigger house. The fisherman did as he was told, and the fish granted his wish, and they found themselves living in a grand mansion. But the fisherman's wife was still not satisfied. She demanded that the fisherman go back to the sea and wished to become king. The fisherman was hesitant, but his wife was insistent, and he eventually gave in. The fish granted his wish, and the fisherman found himself sitting on the throne as king. But his wife's greed had not been satisfied, and she demanded even more wealth and power. The fisherman realized that he had made a grave mistake in granting his wife's every wish. He went back to the sea and begged the fish to undo all of his wife's wishes. The fish granted his wish, and the fisherman returned home to find his simple hut back where it once stood. He was happy to be poor once again, living a simple life with his wife. The fisherman's wife, however, was not satisfied. She was angry that she had lost all of her wealth and power, and she blamed the fisherman for their misfortune. In the end, the fisherman realized that greed and selfishness lead only to misery, and he learned to be content with what he had. He and his wife lived out the rest of their days in peace, grateful for the simple life they had been given.